we're making peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter jelly using only one pigment. It is Chameleon Dye 154. It's the only one you need. And what I'm going to do is I got to add some more pigment to this because it came out lighter than I thought it would be. So far I've used, in 1 cup of plastic, I've used 50 drops. And also, to darken it up, I'm going to use some poly glitter, yellow. I'm not going to measure it, I'm just throwing it in. Probably about, I don't know, teaspoon. Yeah, probably about a teaspoon I'm using. I had a teaspoon measurement thing, but I didn't use it. Yeah, that gave it what it needed. That gave it what it needed. Look at that. This pigment is awesome. You get 2 colors for the price of 1 dye. Let's get these injected. I think I'm hot enough where I can inject it here. 321. Yep, we are. We are go time for injection. Let's inject it. All right, I got enough plastic in this one for that, and some more worms. And I might do some ghillie shads if I have enough. Hold pressure. Going again. We don't have enough to do the ghillie shads, so I'm gonna leave that to the side. All right. There we go. Let's let that cool down. While that cools down, I'm going to move this to the side here. We are going to let our injector cool down because I don't want to burn myself on that. But we're going to keep these sprues topped off, so we're good. You don't want it to go down in the sprue. Really, you want a sprue extender that'll help. What happens is the plastic goes down and then it creates like a hollow pocket of air, and then you get hollow baits, and you don't want that. You don't want hollow baits. When you do your injection, you want to really give it pressure and really top off your sprues. That'll give you the best success at not having hollow baits. Nobody likes to have hollow baits, man. But I made these peanut butter and jellies before, and I made them in Ned worms, which are these. This is not the color, but this is the profile, and they're Ned worms, and I put them on the website onlyfinsok.com in case you want to check it out. And I realized that that was the only color I had. I also realized that the video was straight ass, like it was terrible, like it was filmed with like the worst lighting of life. You could barely see the color, and it was terrible. And I think that I got the camera situation down. Hopefully the audio is good. You guys can hear me. And what I did was I did a cup of plastic. I had issues with the stream earlier, but I did a cup of plastic. I did 50 drops of this colorant, the Chameleon Dye. It's the only one you need. And then I did about a teaspoon of the gold flake. That's the only thing you need to make this recipe. Super simple, super easy peanut butter and jelly. It comes out perfect where it looks brown unless it looks brown on the thin parts of the plastic, and on the thick parts of the plastic it's a deep purple. All right. Let's undo these worms and see exactly, so you can see exactly what I am talking about. Oh yeah. And it could even go a little darker, but I think I like that. I think I like that. It's a little translucent. but you could even go a little bit darker. See how it's, you still got the gold and the brown, but then if you hold it certain ways, you see the purple as well, which is the jelly. So you got the peanut butter, you got the jelly. What do you guys think of that? Huh? You guys like that? I like it. I feel like it could go a little darker. I feel like I could go just a little bit darker on the pigment, just to make it more opaque. But I don't know. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to leave it like that. That's going to be the peanut butter jelly. Because it's got a lot more peanut butter than it does jelly. But it still looks really good. Let's go ahead and put this back together. And then I got some more worms. This is the CNC mold. And then I also got the Do It, the Do It Essential mold, which is not CNC, it's cast aluminum. So it's a little rough, but they still come out really good. And the fish aren't gonna care. You see how it's kind of, man, I don't know if it's coming out on the camera, but on the edges of this, like this side and this side, it's purple if I look at it from one angle. But if I look at it from another angle, it's brown. That's really nice. That came out good. Let me go ahead and melt. Let me go ahead and melt this up. And we're going to make another round of these. And make sure I got everything cleaned out. And get all this excess here that I spilled. I want to remelt all that little bits. So that way we don't waste any plastic. Get our mold ready. Get this mold ready. I like these clamps. But I also like the molds that have the thumb screws, so I don't have to use a clamp. I'm going to put this back in the microwave. Let's get this heated up. It'll probably take about, I don't know, 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. It'll be heated up to where it needs to be at. We'll go a minute 39, see what happens. I don't think it's going to take very long. Yeah, let me see if I can find the old ones that were of that color and compare them. I don't know where I put them in my stack of baits. But I will try to see if I can find them. There we go. I found them. Yeah, I did use gold flake in that one too, but I didn't use as much gold flake as I did in this one. Here is the original peanut butter jellies. They're more, I guess they're more purple than they are brown, but you can still see the purple. And these are the new style. So they're the same color, it's just one has a little bit more gold flake in it than the other. What do you guys think? They still got that purple sheen to it, but then you still got the brown. And granted, this has been sitting for a while, so the longer it sits, the more brown it looks. This is still hot, so it's still a little goldish. Plus, it's got a little bit more flake than I put in this. But I think overall it came out pretty good. Let me go check that plastic, make sure it's not burning. We had 14 seconds left on it. We put it in for 139. It is perfectly ready to go. And honestly, even if you burned it a little bit, that would give it more of the brown color. But I think we got it just a little hot, but I think we're fine. 420. It's a little warm, warmer than before. But I think we're okay. You really don't want to get these over 350, 360, 370. But they're pretty forgiving. I don't think I emptied out this injector either. I thought I cleaned it out, but I guess I didn't. So there we go with that. And in this, you can really see it. It's purple right here, and then brown towards the end of it. It's pretty crazy. And even on the inside is purple. So it's crazy you can get two colors with one dye. I like the chameleon dyes. I need to get one that's like a bluish green or something. All right, let's get this going here. All right, we got some here. Let's get this injected. It's still a little hot. Probably should have waited a little bit. But it's injecting pretty easy. But when it's hot, it really bleeds down. See, it's sucking it down. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's sucking it down real hard there. So I'm going to have to fill that sprue up. And this one too. I'm going to have to drop it in there as liquid. Because it's kind of liquidy. When it's in the 400s, it's really like liquidy. It's got no thickness, no body to it. It almost drips out of the damn injector when you suck it up. You spill a lot more. Go ahead and put this chunk in there. Set that to the side. Damn, it's still sucking it in this one. Just top it off. But yeah, I like it. I like it. I put them on the site, onlyfinsok.com. We got the original 8-pack of the PB&Js for the Ned worms. And then we're going to have an 8-pack of these as well. All right. Oh, damn. That sucked down really hard right there on this one. I need sprue extenders. Let me know in the comments if you guys use sprue extenders, if they help a lot. I would think they would. I just need it so that way I don't have to keep doing that. Let's clean my injector this time. Real easy to clean an injector. You just wait for it to cool down a little bit, then kind of, if it's too hot, you wear a glove. Take your pieces out of the middle. Sometimes it gets stuck in there like this. And you get it out. And it's still a little warm. And then you push that out. Super easy to clean an injector. And if it's hot, wear gloves. You probably should wear gloves anyways when you do this so you don't burn yourself. But I'm a professional at burning myself. And I hate the way gloves make it feel like when you're trying to do thumb screws and stuff like that. I hate the feeling of gloves on. But really, you should wear gloves when you do this. And I'm just grabbing all this excess here while this is drying. And it takes a little bit longer for it to dry because I had it a little hot. And we'll see how this second run came out. Looks like it cooled down enough where I can open it up. Yeah, it's good enough. Just pick up some of this stuff here. Leave a comment if you like this color or if you have any questions. And at the end of the video, I'll respond to every comment. Check that out. Yep. Just as good as the first run. They're a little hot still, but yeah, I think I like it. I think next time I might do a little bit less gold flake in it, maybe half a teaspoon, so I can get more of that purple. But I think overall it came out pretty good. Make sure I clean this out, because if you don't clean this out, you get flashing. If you get a little bit of plastic in between when you're trying to, no matter how tight you tighten these, if you have a gap in between, you're going to get flashing. And then it sucks, because then you basically got to redo them. I mean, you can heat gun out the flashing, but I just don't like doing that. I just redo them. Unless I'm using them for me. If I'm using them for me, I just use them. I don't care if it's just for me. But for you guys, I don't do that to you. All right, let's get this one opened up. See this one, see what happened? I got a gap in the sprue and it made a dent. And so this dented one here, I'm gonna remelt. It didn't make a hole, but it made a dent. So I'm gonna remelt that one. I don't do that to y'all. But these other ones came out pretty flawless. And the difference between the essential mold and the regular CNC mold is texture. But honestly, the bass can't tell the damn difference. I mean, this is two of the same ones next to each other. I can tell because I'm looking at it, but honestly, even on camera, you can barely tell the difference between the two. And the bass are definitely not going to tell the difference. In fact, I like roughing them up sometimes. Like if I'm using regular Senkos that have the salt, I like roughing them up anyways and making them opaque. I think the bass see it better. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just going to keep remelting plastics. If you guys like the video, let me put it up so you can see me. If you guys like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm JQ from OnlyFins Bass Fishing Oklahoma. Bass Fishing Oklahoma, OnlyFins. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.